Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Green Eyes, man. I'm just here to talk about the Terence Crawford Israil Madrimov fight. Man, that was a good man. That was a great fight, man. Um, hey, Israil Madrimov proved me wrong. I know before the fight, yesterday I did go back and watch some of his fights. And I know there was some things that I felt Crawford, you know, would capitalize on. Like, he tends to sometimes, he tends to overexert himself, especially when he goes to that body. Um, and yeah, basically, when he tries to, basically when he jabs to that body, yeah, he tends to like leave himself open. And I believe that could have been um, I felt, I thought Crawford was going to he's going to end up timing him and just countering him all. Was going to end up countering him, but shout out to Israil and his team, man. Joel Diaz and them. Hey, they came up with a great game plan. Um, they uh, they threw Terence Crawford like his game, like they threw his game plan off because Crawford, he likes it when they fight. He likes it when a lot of his opponents are like over aggressive, because Crawford's a natural counter puncher. So, um, you know, I felt they were kind of expecting Israel to just be too aggressive, where they can just counter him. Because I had Crawford winning. I thought he was gonna stop him, but man, shout out to Israel. Hey, he fought a very smart fight. He was very, very, very patient. Um, and one thing about it was, man, that man was tagging Crawford all night with that straight right. That shocked me because I never seen Crawford get hit that much. I mean, Crawford gets hit, but not that much though. Like the last time I think I saw his face maybe come close to looking like that was the Kell Brook fight. The Kell Brook fight, and that fight only lasted with 4 rounds barely. Um, like I said, Madrimov, hey, um, he would throw that right hand and he would like kind of like get out the way so Crawford wouldn't, you know, unleash like combinations. So yeah, he really made it difficult for Crawford. Um, the thing was, I had Crawford winning barely though. Um, I think what did it was like towards like those last 2 rounds. I just thought Crawford just did enough to just squeak out a victory. Um, you know, if Israil could have maybe, because I know Israil can punch. Now, if Israil would have turned it up, hey, Crawford's eye was looking a little was looking puffy, man. If Israil would have turned it up, Israil probably could have shut that eye, and he probably could have done more damage. But I gave the last 2 rounds to Crawford. I just felt he just outworked Israil more. I thought he threw more punches. I know I'm looking at some of the videos. Some people had it. Well, most people had it for Crawford, and some people out here saying Madrimov got robbed. Some people say, hey, that could have been, that fight could have been a draw. Now, on Crawford's defense, I see why some people saying, like, some people were saying that the fight wasn't close. I mean, uh, I watched it twice. I mean, one judge had it with 116, 112. I mean, no, that was a little bit too wide of a margin for me. I had it 7 rounds to 5. Like some people felt they just on their defense, I kind of see why they said they had Crawford clearly winning that fight because he threw more punches and um, hey, and he was tagging Israel as well. Israel's especially his forehead, man. He had all them red marks on his face, so um, so I kind of understand why some people said the fight wasn't close. Now I can understand why some people saying Israel won the fight, because he was pressuring Crawford literally like 90% of the time. You know, basically it was basically just two counter punchers trying to counter each other all night, and um, like I said, Israel did his thing. Like I said, I give him credit. His style, man. Oh, his style is gonna give everybody, I mean everybody in that division problems. So, hey, yeah, he's gonna be a problem basically for anybody. Like the dude looked like you could tell, like yeah, he looked like the bigger man tonight or last night. He came in at 154, but you could tell by his back frame, like dude looked huge, man. You know, Crawford, like I said, Crawford looked body wise, Crawford looked pretty decent at 154. Me personally, I believe he just needs to. Um, I think he should stay at 154, man. Go ahead and collect all them belts, man. Um, yeah, because I believe he'll become undisputed at 154. After that, man, just call it a career. Hey, you didn't. Like I said, you dominated 135, you dominated 140, you dominated 147. You come up here, hey, a lot of people are kind of like they're. I'm not gonna really say writing off Terence Crawford, but they really slander him. I'm like, man, well, he fought a guy whose style is just very, very, very unorthodox and is very unpredictable. That guy's gonna give everybody problems. So I'm not really gonna hold it against Crawford. Only thing I really do hold against is like Crawford did not move his head. I was shocked to see him get hit with all them punches, or more so them right hands, man. Um, like I said, Crawford did his thing. Like I said, this is fourth weight class. Another world championship, another world title under his belt. Hey, he's gonna um, he just adding on to his legacy. Israil Madrimov, I believe, me personally, he'll become world champion again. Um, um, I'm watching my boy IOTVA, man. Been watching him for 78 Sports TV, and the other great boxing channels. I know some people had Crawford winning. Some people say Madrimov won the fight. I know IOTVA was saying that he thought Madrimov clearly won the fight. He's talking about Crawford got his ass beat. I mean, I have to disagree just to a certain extent. I don't really think Crawford got completely whooped. No, I mean Crawford did his thing. Israel did his thing. Israel's style, he wasn't gonna basically let Crawford just counter him all night like Crawford likes to do. Like I said, his team came up with a great game plan, and I know that threw off Terence Crawford, and yeah, that threw him off. So. Like I said, I had it 7 rounds to 5. Could have went either way, but I had it for Crawford barely. I think what's next, yeah, I don't think Crawford needs to go over to 168 personally, man. Um, that's too big. That's just too big of a weight difference, man. Yeah, he might walk around 180 or whatever. But Canelo is. Canelo is just too big, man. And even though Crawford got popped, and I think it was the 11th round, he did hurt Israil Madrimov. I think was it the body shots, or was it like those three uppercuts that he threw? But he did hurt Madrimov. I know Madrimov had to hold on for a little bit, but I know for the most part Madrimov kept coming at him. So if he really couldn't keep Madrimov off of him the whole night, well, I don't see him keeping Canelo off, at all. I just think he just need to go ahead, stay at 154, fight fight Fundora. That's it. Fundora will fight him. And I'm trying to think who else is the champion. Some other guy I never heard of. I think he's the IBF. Hold on. Yeah, I think he's the IBF champion. I forgot the dude's name. And then let me see. I think he got the WB. Oh dang! I forgot. I forgot who the other champion is. But Carver just need to go ahead and just try to get all them belts. And basically just call it a career, man. He's had an excellent career. Yeah, anything above 154, no, I think that's out the picture. I think even he knows that. So, yeah, hey man, just go ahead and just conquer 154, man, because 154 is stacked now. I ain't gonna say he gonna completely just walk through everybody. You got Jamel Charlo talking about this is still his division. He wants to make a comeback. Like I said, you got Fundora there. You got Tim Tszyu. Once he gets that cut healed up and back to 100%. Who else? Virgil Ortiz is there. So, hey, he got some competition. Some people still, they were asking him about the Spence rematch. And I know him and Bo Mack just completely just blew that off. So, but some people are still intrigued about this Spence rematch because some people still they want to see how Errol looks. I mean, they want to see how Errol looks in his in his comeback fight if he fights Fundora. I'm hearing different stories about this. So. But like I said, 154 is stacked, man. Like I said, shout out to Terence Crawford. He earned this victory. It was very hard. It was a difficult fight for him. Yeah, it was tough to score, but I edged it just a little bit for Crawford. Shout out to Israil Madrimov. I believe he'll become world champion again, and he's gonna be a problem for everybody in the division. Y'all let me know what y'all think. How y'all had the fight scored. Who y'all thought won. All right, peace out.